on Johnson. And it's Westbrook again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul passes to Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot by Redick, no good.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Durant in the corner. That one a little long.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Picked by Griffin. The drive by Paul, and Durant with the block. Now Payne. In low to Ibaka, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Paul. Pierce for 3. Offensive rebound. Griffin. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Griffin's got his third basket of the night. Payne with it. There's the pick. Durant sets a screen for Payne. Durant with a wide open look. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Durant's got 12.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And a brief check of the statistical breakdown for Blake Griffin. Great year for him last year. Put up about 24 points a game, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And it's no secret he can score. He was #1 on his team last year in scoring.
And his teammates know that when they need a bucket, they look right at him.
Now here's Payne. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Adams' shot is off.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Durant attacking. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The feed to Paul. Back to Pierce. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Pierce has got his 2nd basket of the game. And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style, and really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. Engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders, too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Smith checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Lance Stevenson comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Adams kicks to Singler. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Rivers dishes to Smith. The pass to Stevenson. He kicks to Rivers. Back to Stevenson. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payne with it. Picked up by Rivers. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Rivers. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne passes to Singler. 1:30 left to play here in the half. And the basket by Morrow.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And then Rivers with the dunk.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Unloads from 13, and the shot is good. Rivers has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Payne. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rivers kicks to Stevenson. Again, Los Angeles.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Here's Morrow following the basket by Lance Stevenson and the basket by Morrow.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Rivers dishes to Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Here's Singler, and the Thunder another 3.
For 3.
Here's Stevenson. No luck. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Doc, how would you assess the team's performance throughout the first half?
Well, we weren't scoring and we were turning the ball over. I like our pace. We just can't turn the ball over.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. The second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers were sold this offseason for a staggering $2 billion. That's about 4 times more than the Kings sold for 1 year prior, and more than 7 times what the Sixers sold for in 2011. What happened? About a third of the league's teams have sold within the last 5 years. As they've sold out, guys, it's becoming a seller's market.
Only so many teams to go around, Doris. Thanks. And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but, Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
Ibaka with a screen on Paul. And Waiters has it in the corner. Here's Adams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts. Well, Chris Paul breaking Magic Johnson's record last season with 13 double-doubles to start the season. That's points and assists we're talking about. You know, anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as a Hall of Famer, that's a pretty good thing.
First one falls for him. And Chris Paul finishing last season as the NBA's leader in assists per game. His 3rd time achieving that mark.
Yeah, and he's been in the top 5 in that category pretty much since he came into the league. You won't find any better than Chris Paul as a point guard.
So he gets them both.
The Thunder were the 2nd best road team in the NBA last year. Normally a jump shooting team might have trouble on the road, but they are just that good.
And Westbrook gets it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. When you can shoot like this Thunder team can, you could play outdoors, Steve, and still find a way to win, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, playing on the road or on the moon, it wouldn't faze them regardless. Their 25 road wins is a testament to just how unflappable this club is. What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Griffin sets the screen for Pierce. Redick with the 3. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
No doubt the Denver fans want to see the Nuggets take that game.
Now Redick following Durant's 3-point attempt.
J.J. Redick, acquired by the Clippers going into last season. A great fit, but injuries really held him back. First, surgery to repair ligaments in his wrist, then a bulged disc in his lower back. Ended up playing just 35 games in the regular season.
And Redick, were it not for the injuries, was on pace, Clark, for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high in points per game. Great efficiency for Redick as well. He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3, Chris Paul.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. DeAndre Jordan, number 1.
Boy, it was a terrific year for him. Led the league in field goal percentage because he took high-quality shots all the time.
The Thunder leading by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Ibaka slams it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Westbrook against Paul. A baseline J, and Westbrook gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Here's Paul. Adams against Jordan. Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes to Griffin. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Adams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's Pierce on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Redick is in the corner. The 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll